February 10th, 2017. Everyone on social media was talking about the Lego Batman movie and how great it was. Some people were saying it was as good as the original Lego movie. After that, we got some great waves of sets, with some of the best DC sets ever created. But after that, everything went downhill. And in 2021, I would consider this theme as almost dead. Hey guys, I'm JStuds, and in this video I will be talking about the history of LEGO DC and its downfall. I will also talk about how the thing could improve in the future. Keep in mind that this is all my opinion, but without further ado, let's get started. So LEGO DC first came out in 2006 with the LEGO Batman soft theme. In this year there weren't many crazy sets, but the highlights were definitely the Batcave, the Batwing, and the Ultimate Collector Series type Batmobile. Then in 2007 we only got two sets which weren't that great. 2008 continued with some regular sets, but the highlight was definitely the Tumbler. There were no sets for 2009 and 2010, but in 2011 we got some figures. 2012 was definitely one of the best years. We got some awful buildable characters, but we also got some really cool sets like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures, which are pretty rare, and we also got some of the best sets that we have ever gotten, like the Batcave from that year and also the Lex Luthor's mech. I would also consider 2013 as one of the best years for LEGO DC. We got some really cool sets like the Arkham Asylum, which is probably on my top 5 favorite DC sets of all time, but we also got some movie sets which were also really cool, and some more San Diego Comic-Con figures. 2014 was a good year, and the highlight of this year was definitely the Tumbler, which was a UCS type set, and this one is also on my top 5 favorite sets of all time of DC. 2015 was a really good year because none of the sets were really bad. I think they all were really good quality, and the highlight for this year for me is the Green Lantern's ship because it is really nostalgic. 2016 was preparing us for what was going to come in 2017, and the highlights for this year were the Batcave because it had a really unique skin color and it was pretty big, and also the movie sets, which were also really good with some great figures. So 2017, in my opinion, the best year for LEGO Batman because the movie came out and we got some really great sets. The highlights, I couldn't mention all of them, but some of my favorites were the Batmobile because of its play features, the Arkham Asylum, and one of the best LEGO DC sets, which was Joker Man. So in 2018 we got some good sets, but they weren't as great as in 2017 because we got some more movie sets based on the LEGO Batman movie, but they weren't as great as the ones that came out in 2017, and we didn't get much else in terms of good stuff, and my problem starts getting bigger after that year because in 2019 we only started getting Batman sets, like no Justice League sets, only Batman sets, and the only good set from that year is the 1989 Batmobile, which I believe is also one of the greatest LEGO DC sets, but that was the only thing that was good about that year. 2020 just kept getting worse, only Batman sets, and the only good set from that year was the 1989 Batwing, which, don't get me wrong, is a really good set, also one of the best, but it was the only good thing about that year. Now, in 2021, the stuff only has gotten worse, and I believe this year has been the worst year for LEGO DC. There have only been 3 sets, a junior set, which was pretty bad, the classic Batmobile, which is a good set, and the Batman Cowl, which I believe is a bit overpriced. And that's it. I believe the rumor says that we are getting a Play-Scale Tumbler and a UCS Tumbler, but 5 sets is what will be released in 2021 according to rumors, and that is a really low amount of sets. And there were some comments made by the superheroes Lego designers, and they basically said that they are making more Marvel sets because there are more movies coming out, and that makes sense. But I believe they could have done more with DC. With the new Suicide Squad film being quite good in my opinion, they could have done indirect sets like they did with in 2016, I believe, with the last Suicide Squad film. Like they couldn't include the characters in the sets, but without being related to the film, and that is something that would have been really great, but they didn't. And I believe this is the worst year for Lego Batman, but I believe 2022 will be much better. There are more movies coming out with the new Batman, which I hope it's a good film. And yeah, I believe the team could improve a lot. And let me know what do you think of this video and what's your opinion on the recent years of DC. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jay Stutz, and I'll catch you later.